One day, Thomas was at the junction when Gordon shuffled in with some trucks. "Phew!" remarked Thomas. "What a funny smell." "Can you smell a smell?" "I can't smell a smell," said Annie and Clarabelle. "A funny, musty sort of smell," said Thomas. "No one noticed it till you did," grunted Gordon. "It must be yours." Not long ago, Gordon had fallen into a dirty ditch. Thomas enjoyed teasing him about it. "Annie, Clarabelle, do you know what I think it is?" whispered Thomas. "It's ditch water." Gordon snorted, but before he could answer, Thomas puffed quickly away. Annie and Clarabelle could hardly believe their ears. "He's dreadfully rude. I feel quite ashamed. I feel quite ashamed. He's dreadfully rude," they twittered to each other. "You mustn't be rude. You make us ashamed," they kept telling Thomas, but Thomas didn't care a bit. That was funny, he chuckled. He felt very pleased with himself. Annie and Clarabelle were deeply shocked. They had a great respect for Gordon the Big Engine. Thomas left his coaches at a station and went to a mine for some trucks. Long ago, miners digging for lead had made tunnels under the ground. Though strong enough to hold up trucks, the roofs were not strong enough to hold engines. A large notice said, "Danger! Engines must not pass this board." Thomas had often been warned, but he didn't care. Silly old board, he thought. He had often tried to pass it, but had never succeeded. This morning, he laughed as he puffed along. He had made a plan. The fireman went to turn the points. "Now," said Thomas to himself, and bumping the trucks fiercely, he jerked his driver off the footplate. Then he followed the trucks into a siding. "Come back!" yelled his driver. "Fire and smoke," said Thomas. "I'm sunk." And he was. "Oh dear," he said, "I am a silly engine." "And a very naughty one, too," said a voice behind him. "I saw you." It was Sir Topham Hatt. "Please get me out. I won't be naughty again, sir." "I'm not so sure," replied Sir Topham Hatt. "We can't lift you out with a crane. The ground's not firm enough." Let me see. I wonder if Gordon can pull you out." "Yes, sir," said Thomas nervously. He didn't want to meet Gordon just yet. "Down a mine, is he?" laughed Gordon. What a joke, he chortled, puffing to the rescue. "Poop, poop, little Thomas," he whistled. "We'll have you out in a couple of puffs." Strong cables were fastened between the two engines. "Are you ready?" called Sir Topham Hatt. "Heave!" But they didn't pull Thomas out in 2 puffs. Gordon was panting hard and nearly purple in the face before he had dragged Thomas out of the hold and safely past the board. "I'm sorry I was cheeky," said Thomas. "That's all right, Thomas. You made me laugh. I like that. I'm in disgrace," Gordon went on. "I'm in disgrace too," said Thomas. "Why, so you are, Thomas. We're both in disgrace. Shall we form an alliance? You help me, and I help you. How about that?" "Right you are," said Thomas. "Good, that settles," rumbled Gordon, and buffer to buffer, the engines puffed home.